y'all, welcome back to Baking with Brittany. You know, nothing smells quite as good as a fresh baked apple pie.
It's no wonder they have it in scented candles and air fresheners.
Yeah, but nothing beats the real thing, which is why today we're going to make an apple pie. Let me show you how easy it is. We will need 6 cups of apples, peeled and sliced. You will need a pack of frozen pie crust dough, defrosted. It comes in a pack of 2. You will also need a half a cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of flour. You will also need cinnamon, nutmeg, and about 2 tablespoons of firm butter and a little bit of water.
What's the water for?
First, we're going to start off with our prepping of our pie pan. We're going to take some nonstick spray up our pan. Then we're going to take one of our doughs, lay it into the pan. You don't want to force it in, just kind of gently lay it. It'll kind of fall in how it's supposed to. And then you're just going to gently press it around the sides. It'll just kind of naturally fall where it's supposed to. There we go. Beautiful. Now, we're going to make our filling. First, I'm going to take my flour, and I'm going to take my cinnamon and my nutmeg and put it in the flour. I'm going to take a fork and kind of mix that around. Now, we're going to take our brown sugar and pour it on our apples. And then we're going to take our flour mixture and pour it on the apples. Now we're going to incorporate all that goodness together and get it all on there nice and good and pretty. Ooh, that smells so good. There we go. You want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Now, while that's getting ready, let's load up our pie. We're going to take our pie crust and our yummy smelling apple mixture and just dump that right into the pie crust. Just like that. Get all that goodness in there. And make sure it's all kind of evenly distributed into your crust. Now we're going to take our nice firm butter and we're going to sprinkle it over top of it. Try to evenly distribute it through the whole thing. Now we're going to take our other pie crust and roll that out. You're going to unroll your dough and lay it over top. You're going to pinch the edges, making sure it's nice and around, kind of closing up the ends. You may have to trim off a little dough, which it looks like I'm going to need to. Kind of just trim around the edge of the pan. Just like that. Pinch down. This makes an airtight seal so that it has all that yummy goodness in there. Kind of pinch it all the way around. Now, Once we do that, we need to vent the pie.
Why do you vent the pie?
This is really important. If we don't vent the pie, then the top of the crust is going to rise and we're going to get this hard, nasty dough on top, like this air pocket. And it's not going to cook right. It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. So we got to make sure we vent. Now, with venting, you can draw shapes. You can use cookie cutters to pop it open. I personally like to make little teardrops when I do mine. Take your knife and just make a little teardrop. Also lets me know it's good and vented by making the little shape. And then just for good measure, I also like to put a couple little lines where I don't have the teardrop, just so I don't get a pocket. Just like that. I'm going to take the water and I'm going to brush the pie crust, just a little bit of the water. We do this so that it will brown up nicely. It helps it to cook evenly and brown up pretty. Now that we got it nice and brushed, we are going to take our lovely little cinnamon sugar. We're just going to sprinkle that over the top. Adds a little garnish and makes it sweet. Now here's a tip. When you're going to bake your pie in the oven, put a cookie sheet down and then place the pie on the cookie sheet. That way, if any of those lovely bubbly juices that happen when you bake a pie comes out, it won't get on the bottom of your oven and make it all nasty, because nobody likes to clean a nasty oven. So now we bake it. We're going to bake it for about 45 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown. Ooh, would you look at that, golden brown and beautiful? And it smells amazing. And you know what? It tastes just as good as it smells. Ooh, look how pretty. So good. Mmm. Y'all got to go and make you some now.